Hi guys, welcome back. So today marks the first Christmas makeup tutorial that I'm going to do. I'm going to do like a couple and obviously like a New Year's one like thrown in as well, but today I thought I would just do like a quite simple, I mean I know it doesn't maybe look so simple, but it is actually really easy to achieve. Just like a simple, quick, easy, long-lasting makeup tutorial. Now I think like obviously during the Christmas period, because you've got makeup on maybe for a long period of time, where you're like at a Christmas party and you're going to be dancing and sweating and you know what I mean, you're going to need it to last as long as possible. So I thought that's what I would kind of focus on in this particular tutorial. And you know, I chucked on like a bold lip because I don't know, I've got dark nails and I'm just feeling it. But if you do want to see how I got this look, then make sure to just keep watching. We're starting by prepping our skin with the Elemis Nourishing Face Oil. I've really loved using an oil recently. It really keeps your skin super moisturised and the foundation just looks like unreal on top, and obviously makes it kind of last longer and look better. And then for foundation today, I'm mixing my Armani Luminous Silk with my Huda Beauty Faux filter. The Huda Beauty is pretty matte and really long lasting, so I wanted to use that, but I also love the finish, the kind of dewy finish that the Armani one gives me. And I'm just pressing that into the skin with my beauty blender. I find like really taking your time blending this in properly, like proper blending it into the skin, will help it just kind of look so much better and actually last longer as well. Just popped a little bit of the oil onto my lips just to make sure they're all moisturised throughout as well. And I just quickly did my brows off camera with my Anastasia brow whisk. So to start on the eyes, I always make sure to prime them with a concealer or eyeshadow primer, whatever works best for you. It just honestly helps the eyeshadow just last so much longer, and you get like the true pigment of the shade coming out as well. And today I'm just going to be going in with my Anastasia Prism palette. I absolutely love this. The shades are so pigmented and they blend out like a dream. So to start off, I'm going to go in with Unity, which is a nice transition shade. It's a bit more on the yellow side, but it kind of worked well for this look since I was going a little bit kind of darker. I'm just using this fluffy brush from Iconic London, which I absolutely love. It makes it so easy to blend out. Then I'm switching over to my Morphe M433, just a little bit more precise, and picking up some of the shade Parallel, which is the kind of nice fudgy brown shade. And I'm just popping that really lightly into the outer corner and the crease. And then as I was doing this, I kind of decided to bring it kind of to the front of the lid as well in a kind of halo, well, soft halo shape really. Just kind of building that up really like bit by bit, because these shadows are so pigmented. I would not recommend kind of going in too heavy in the beginnings. It just makes it harder to blend out. And then to deepen it just a little bit, I went in with a bit of Obsidian, which is the kind of black shade in the palette, and I just popped that in as well just to kind of create that kind of deepening effect. And again, I'm just keeping this in a kind of halo shape. I go back to my Iconic London fluffy brush just to give it one last blend before the lid shade, and I'm going to take the shade Sphinx, which is a really nice bronzy shade. It's so pigmented as well and so easy to blend into the other colours. And I'm just using my Morphe 252, I believe this is. It's just the kind of general flat brush. It just makes it super easy to pack on colour onto the lid. And then I just wanted to give it a bit more of a pop, so I took some of the shade Pyramid, which I think is my absolute favourite shade in this palette. It's just like crazy pigmented, and it's just like such a cool unique shade. I don't know, I haven't seen anything like it before. And then here you can see I'm just doing a bit of cream contouring with my Anastasia stick foundation in the shade Mink. Now honestly, if you want your makeup to last, I highly recommend cream contouring, because I find that it just lasts so much longer than powders. So if I am going to do a kind of look that I want to wear all day, I will always make sure to cream contour before, and obviously just popping that in all of the places that you want to bring kind of shadow. And it also, I think, just looks better like after you've finished. Obviously if I don't have time, then I don't bother, but honestly I think it makes such a difference. And I'm also just taking that down my nose as well, just to cream contour my nose, because again I just want this to last all day. And I make sure, I kind of obviously apply it with the brush first, but I always make sure to blend everything out afterwards with my beauty blender. Get rid of that double chin, you know, because I have made the mistake of not blending out properly before and it does not look okay. So now I'm obviously going to highlight, and I'm just using my Rimmel Wake Me Up concealer, which is a super like bright concealer, and it's really pigmented but not heavy, so it's like super easy to blend out. And I absolutely love it, and obviously it's really affordable as well because it's only Rimmel. So I'm just popping that in all the areas I want to highlight. Also kind of because I wanted to add a bit of drama, to get underneath my contour as well. And then afterwards I'm again just going to go in with my beauty blender and blend all of that out. Oh yeah, blend girl. Do that blend. I swear there's like nothing more satisfying than blending out your concealer, because you look so crazy. And then I'm obviously going to blend that out over the nose contour as well, because it's not a cute look.
And then I'm going straight into my RCMA No Colour Powder as per usual, and I just go in and basically bake the face. I always bake around my nose, basically because this is where I get super oily, and this is honestly my biggest tip for making your makeup last all day. Just bake using powder. I know it looks crazy, it looks like so much powder, but honestly you'll thank me later because it just won't move on your face. Like, you could just set your whole face with this stuff. Just honestly make sure you set your face, even if it's just with a foundation powder or anything. I'm just going to let that sit there for a bit while I finish off the eyes. I'm just going to take a little bit of Unity and Parallel from the Prism palette and pop that on the lower lash line, kind of in the same halo effect that we've got going on kind of on the lids. And I'm just going to take again a little bit of Sphinx and Pyramid and just pop that kind of underneath in the centre, completely mirroring, if I can speak, what we've got going on the top. And then I'm just going to quickly pop on my lashes, and I went with the iconic lights from House of Lashes, which are one of my absolute favourites. I love the original iconics as well, but these are just a little bit on the lighter side, so they just look so good. And I'm wiping away the bake after that because I feel like it's been sitting there long enough. And I also like to go in with a banana shade afterwards. I'm just going to take this much loved one from my Anastasia powder contour palette. And I do this basically just to avoid any flashback. Like, you want to make sure that you put some sort of foundation powder or banana powder over just in case if you're going to, you know, be taking photographs or whatever. And then I'm just going to bronze up my face, and we're basically setting the cream contour that we put down. This is obviously another tip to really make sure that your makeup's going to last for ages. Just make sure that you're always setting your cream products with powder products. So I'm obviously going to do the same on my nose as well, just taking that really lightly down the nose. And honestly, it will not budge. Now it's time to highlight. Now I find that obviously if you do use a cream highlight underneath, it will obviously add to the longevity of the makeup, but for me I don't ever really seem to need it, not really for highlight. So I'm just going to dip into my Anastasia Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit. I absolutely love this one, and I'm just mixing the shades Glow Getter and 143 and just popping that on with this little kind of fan brush. And then I always tend to use my finger like on my nose, and as you can see it's super pigmented, and I don't know, it just doesn't really leave my face for the whole day. It's like so amazing. And I'm just going to pop a little bit of Glow Getter in the inner corner as well for a little pop of something. And then I'm just going to take, I think this is Vino lip pencil from MAC. I just really wanted obviously a deep lip pencil because I'm going to go in with a really dark liquid lipstick, which is super unlike me. I just really felt like going for a bold lip moment. I think because the eyes were kind of dark, so I thought it would complement it. And then I'm just going to go in with the shade Hypno from Ofra Cosmetics. It was the collaboration with Manny MUA, and I absolutely love the shade. It's like a really nice kind of wine berry shade, and it's super comfortable on the lips. Like, it doesn't feel like you're wearing like a matte lipstick, because I really hate that feeling throughout the day, especially if you're going to be wearing your makeup for a long period of time. So you make sure to use any setting spray that you have, just to make sure that that locks that makeup in place, along with obviously all the other steps that we've done in the video. But I'm just going to sweat out this crazy hair of mine, and I will be right back.
So this is the final look, you guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this one and learned kind of a few more tips and tricks on how to make your makeup last as long as possible. All of the products that I used will be listed in the bottom bar below as per usual, along with all my social media handles. If you did like the video, please make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more from me. I upload every single week, so I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye!